John Clayton coming out with his all-pro list and puts Max Unger, Seahawks center, on that group. Obviously, Russell Okung making the Pro Bowl as well. So Seahawks offensive line starting to get the recognition it deserves. Mark Schlereth on the show today saying that they're playing as well as any O-line in all of football. And certainly when you watch them run the ball, it's hard to argue. I do think it's interesting, though, that there's a couple guys there, both Okung and Max Unger, that we were all kind of ready to write off just a couple of years ago, right? Looking at them and saying, well, Okung can't stay healthy and Unger might be too small. Remember when Alex Gibbs was the O-line coach, he wasn't a big fan of Unger's, weren't sure he was really going to make it. It does show you how some patience and getting the right fit with the right coach and the right scheme can work wonders for a guy with a lot of talent, and both Unger and Okung clearly have that. But the guy who still deserves all this credit is Tom Cable, and I'll say it over and over again. Tom Cable is an enormous piece of what the Seahawks are doing. He brings a lot of that tough guy mentality that, as much as you love who Pete's brought in, you know, Pete's a rah-rah guy. That's in his nature. Tom Cable brings a little bit more of that serious tough guy element, and the Breno Giacomini's and all of these guys that have sort of developed under him. You can't pay that guy enough, and I'll always say this. Paul Allen, having him as an owner, he can only spend so much money on the team, right? Because you got a salary cap. He can't spend any more or too much more than any other owner. But on coaches, no salary cap for those guys. Whatever it costs to keep a guy like Tom Cable in the fold, I say it's absolutely worth it.